drip network price prediction plus where to from here. Let's get into it. Welcome to DeFi Crypto Talk, where we talk everything DeFi in the cryptocurrency space. All my subscribers out there, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So as you can see, we finally broken down below the $5 range. Currently at $4.82. We've been around the $4 range for most of the day, so not too much an update there. Other than I plan on just continuing to accumulate. As you guys are aware, I believe this is a great time to accumulate, build those drip faucet bags, and accumulate much drip as possible before I have all the bullish things ahead sort of launching. So looking good there. As far as my faucet, so 1,342 deposited. I did go ahead and hydrate some earlier today. It was about 10. So overall, just loving the faucet alone, you know, at 1% daily, and you know, couldn't be more bullish on the project. So feeling pretty good there. As far as the garden's concerned, so as you can see, 408,000. So big of a hit taken from yesterday. I think we're at 412,000. But again, I think it will continue on. Where the floor is, I have no idea, but I think it's going to continue on until we actually get the animal farm up and running. In the meantime, not worried about it. We've been a lot lower than this. I've been in a garden long enough, and I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have too, to know, you know, this will fluctuate up and down. So once everything gets back launched and people start making some more money, I'm pretty sure it's going to start flowing back into the garden. As far as my personal garden's concerned, so plants grown 3.3, and then I just took some profit today, full disclosure, so that's why that's showing 0 there. But I plan on breaking that up and putting it into my faucet. Again, garden's a sleeper, not financial advice. If you haven't gotten into it, take a look into it. I think it was really gonna shock a lot of people once the price of drip starts going up. And what a great time to get in, because I mean, the price of plants, I mean, I don't even know what. Let's go ahead and take a look since we're on here, just out of curiosity. Let's see what the price of plants are. Let's see. Yeah, so that's the price of plants right here. So when I got in originally, the price of plants was like $5 or $6. So you guys are definitely making way more of a killing than I am right now, or getting a very, very large garden right now for a lot cheaper price. But I've also been in since February, so I've been sort of getting those profits back. I missed those $1,000 per day, so hopefully we get back to those. But anyway, the garden's a sleeper, and yeah, if you haven't looked in it, I'd encourage you to go ahead and check it out. Moving on, so my per day earnings in the garden, we're making $34 per day. As far as drip's concerned, I will scroll down here, we are making roughly $64 per day, and in the piggy bank we are making roughly, I think it was $1 something the last time. Let's see, yep, $1.22. So overall, not too bad on all three. The piggy bank obviously is one that continues to decline. That's because completely my fault. I have not been just recompounding and, you know, taking care of my stakes. So once I get back in the game and start doing that, I believe that's going to start going up for sure. So moving on. All right, new players today. We had 147, which is absolutely phenomenal. As long as this number keeps going up, I mean, I can be more happier. Once we start seeing 0, 0, 0, that's when, you know, we gotta sound the alarms. But each and every day it's been consistent, and it's almost been really consistent around 150, to be honest with you. So overall, it's good to see, and I'm happy to see that we continue to get more people in here. And you know, I know I mentioned it in yesterday's video, but I'll say it again. And with the YouTubers that we're seeing come, and you know, I know I mentioned it in yesterday's video, but I'll say it again too. There's a major breezy now too, by the way. He just sort of popped up there too. So we have a stunner and a major breezy, so that's interesting. But anyway, yeah, so we're getting more YouTubers. The more the merrier, because then everybody's out there, you know, going ahead and talk about drip and spreading the word. And you know, some people may like my channel, some people may like others. So as long as, you know, we have that variety of people out there, I think, you know, we'll maximize getting the word of drip out there. So feeling pretty good about that. Now to the point of the video. My drip network, my drip price prediction, and where I see us going forward. Now, before I do give my price prediction, I want to give a little background as to how I got to it. Now, looking at the chart, and this wasn't really that accurate. I think we've got up to like 180, 190 all-time high. And before I even continue on, to make sure to comment down below what you think what your price predictions are for drip, and what you think, where you think we're going to be going in the future. whether it be 2023, 2024. Just I would like to see and see what you guys have to say. But so we did. Our all-time high was like I think 180, 190, right? And then we sort of came down after that. Sort of been this sort of downtrend for now. Now, a couple reasons why I'm bullish on drip and why I think drip the price, and this is why I gave it the price prediction that I did. Number one, lending. Now, lending is, from what I've gathered and what I looked up, through the chats, lending is not necessarily going to use drip as in like, it sort of kind of is. So if you look at it, basically they're going to be able to take out a loan against your drip. So in order to get the loan, you'll have to buy drip, and then you can collateralize it. It's sort of like, I don't know if you guys have ever seen like Nexo. I think that's where we're going with next. So you basically, I used it previously and I got absolutely burned. It was completely my fault, but I took Bitcoin out. I bought Bitcoin and then I put it in a Nexo platform. Nexo pops up and say, hey, you could take out this X amount of loan and we'll hold your Bitcoin here, and it still earns interest, and you could take a loan out against your Bitcoin. So I did, and I bought more Bitcoin with it, and eventually what happens is I kept buying more Bitcoin, building my Bitcoin up, and then once you get to a certain point, if Bitcoin drops, it'll start just taking that Bitcoin away and taking even more, and you can almost lose all your Bitcoin. So very risky stuff. I think Time Wonderland had something like the same thing happen. But anyway, it's a great platform because you saw what happened to Time Wonderland, the price itself. So number one, that's one of the reasons why I'm super bullish, is because the lending is on its way, and then it will involve drip. Number two, we have the fiat on-ramps. I think these are going to be highly, and these are highly underestimated things that are coming out. So being able to use your own credit card to purchase drip, and purchase it through a platform, or even the dogs or pigs token, I think that alone will help bring in a lot of people, because it makes it easier, especially for those who just want to get into the platform and don't want to have to set up you can set up a wallet but then transfer and do all this stuff through Coinbase or wherever you do it through. So I think that's pretty bullish too on that one. So so we have the lending, the insurance, and then the new UI is coming out. Now I know you'd probably say the UI is not going to have any difference on price, or some of you may, but I happen to think it will, because the new UI will present itself to, when somebody clicks on it, it'll sort of be appealing to a newer type of investor, and I think Forex is trying to go for that more like mature investor out there. Not saying we are not mature, but he's just looking for just to attract another audience as well, just like us. So I think that's going to be bullish. Now we did hit 190 previously, and Forex actually did I think it was an AMA where he talked about he could say the price of drip could be $3,000 by the end of 2024. Now mind you, it was done during a bull run, and that's $3,000 per drip. It was done during the bull run, but he was also looking at projects with market caps. Now just hear me out. Now let's go back to even the previous bull run that we had, where all the market caps were like sky high. Even the market cap of crypto was sky high. Now if we're at the peak of the last bull run and we got 190, and we had our market cap, now let's say the next bull run after the halving and everything happens, let's say if we were to achieve that or even double that market cap, where would we be after that? And considering the loan, the lending, the insurance, the new UI, plus some other factors, some other things that Forex has down the pipeline, where could we be from there? I mean, Forex is a very visionary. I see Forex as almost like Elon Musk in a sense. Like he's a visionary for Drip Network, the animal farm, and I think he's really putting some things out, and designing some things that are, designed for the long term. So I'm putting all my chips on him, and I'm betting on him. So my price prediction I would say we'll go for 2020, probably close to, I'll say Q4 of 2023. I would put drip at least the previous all-time high. That's just me. So, and that's just my opinion. I know I'm probably going to get all kinds of yays and I'm going to get some naysayers, but that's just my opinion. Comment down below, and this is a channel I like you guys to talk about it, so let me know what you think. I just scrolled my eyes over here, and I saw this one was looking at some of these comments over here. But anyway, so that's my opinion, at least. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your price prediction is. Let me know if you think that's even possible. I know some people are saying with the we're minting more coins, and there's some other things, other factors that play into it. The market, the global market, a lot of other things. But that's just my price prediction. So just let me know what you guys think on that. So let's see. Moving on. All right, so update from Forex. He just talked about basically he's going to be changing sort of the emissions rate for their dogs and pigs token. So he says new inflation rate for dogs and pigs is going to be heavily restricted. Animal Farm, the pigs token by 90% and the dogs token by 60%. So it's just going to allow for just basically a way for us to make a little bit more money here. So looks pretty good there. Let's see, my computer started going up and down here. So we have a lot of liquidity. Oh, here's a good part. So on top of this, only about 30% of users decide to claim LPs from their credit, which means we have a ton of liquidity to both pump the price and subsidize the BNB dividends and dog pounds. So you guys are about to see something amazing. So you have to give it to Forex. He's out there talking about keeping us updated, letting us know why he did what he did. So launches aside, I think we have a good one here, guys. So I'm going to stick with them. My chips are on Forex for now, and they will continue to be. So anyway, that's the video for today. I hope you guys like it. Please comment, like, subscribe at the very bottom. I appreciate your time, and I will see you on the next one.